These are my babies. This is Jethro, we call him Jet. I've had him probably, I don't know, 15 years or so. He's getting old, man. He's probably 28. They live to be about 30, 35, so he's kind of on his end. This is my girl, my mare. Her name's Gasher. We call her Gasher because when we first got her, she ran through the barbed wire fence and cut her entire leg off, like gashed it all the way open. And she was barn stalled, which means we had to keep her in the barn and stretch it and get it worked on for about 6 months. She's good now though, runs great. She's my mounted shooting horse, so I like compete shooting targets off the back of her. It's super fun. But yeah, it's I got one more horse, just bought him, he's 8 months old. About a $15,000 horse for my little boy. So they're gonna grow up together, yeah. It's cool. Real long line of heritage, bloodline, beautiful horse, man. So.
Yeah? Is that the most you've ever spent on a horse?
Yeah, well, I got him for $5,000 just because who I am and working with the people. He's champagne dun, which is like a really rare color. It's like a champagne colored, almost like a buckskin colored horse with zebra stripes all over him, like black zebra stripes. Beautiful, man. Yeah, really cool. He's gonna be a stud, man.
You got a name in mind?
Yeah, his name. Well, he's a champagne. So and my kid's name's Danger, so he's Dangerous Champ is what we called him. Yeah, Dangerous Champ. Can't wait for him to start riding and having fun, roping. He's off at school right now learning. You can't ride him till they're about 2 just because their bones aren't strong enough to support weight. So they're just like working with him, halter breaking him, saddle breaking him, and then training him. So when I get him, he'll be fully commanded, right? The boy will be able to sit on there and he'll do whatever he wants. I don't have the time or the energy to do that, man, anymore with all the activities and fun that I do. So I like to have the horses just go, do your thing.
So none of this stuff was even here either.
No,
it was literally just the house.
Yeah, literally we cut the pipes, welded the pipes. If there's a tool, we have it. Yeah, we bought it, and then I teach the guys how to do it. So me and the guys, some of the welds suck because the guys are learning how to weld, you know, everything. And
where do you think this like cowboy thing, like, because this isn't how you grew up?
No, I grew up. My grandma and grandpa raised me. Basically grew up with a lot of money. Yeah, I don't have like a rough, poor me backstory. I grew up with everything I ever wanted. Like my grandparents loved me more than anything, man. And if I wanted something, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to be a magician. So they bought me all the magic stuff and took me wherever I wanted to learn. And when I first started kickboxing, MMA wasn't like a thing, right? It was like brand new. And I got offered a fight, my first MMA fight, against a guy who was a purple belt I don't know anything about. All I knew was striking. So my grandpa bought me a house up in Vail, Colorado, and moved me up there and hired a black belt to live with me, and we trained 3 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 3 times a day, boom, 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 and that's all I did. I snowboarded and did jujitsu. Huh. And then it was just so cool he was such an awesome man. And it was cool to let him know I made it to the UFC. You know, he passed away the night of my fight as I was walking to the cage. Yeah, Leonard had him. He got real sick, you know. He was on the phone, FaceTime with Leonard as we were walking in the cage, and I just seen Leonard's like heart drop, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "Oh, man, I don't want to tell you." And I was like, "Tell me what?" You know, and it was like the hardest walk of my life, man. Literally finding out my father died as I'm walking my first UFC fight ever. You know, first fight I've ever had, he wasn't there. I mean, I fought all around the world. Antarctica is the only continent I've never fought on, and they've been to every fight. They just go. You know, Japan, Africa, they would just show up and come. And it's really hard, man. It was cool, but, you know, here I am, I made it. And he was right. If you build it, they will come, you know. Now I have people coming and training, and it's a lot of fun, man. It all worked out.